Hello everybody and welcome to our Cricut water bottle decals class. I'm excited to have you here today or whatever time you ended up watching this tutorial. My name is Missy Littell and I am the Customer Experience Manager here at the Cuyahoga Falls Library. Excited to get rolling with this class with you tonight. So hopefully you've picked up your kit by now from the library. That should have been sent to you in an email, the information of how to pick that up, what times and when those are available. And I'll show you a little bit around that kit later and what all is in that. I wanted to talk really quick about some upcoming programs that we have going on. A lot of our makerspace textile classes are full for the next couple weeks. Those have been pretty popular lately. I think people are just hungry to get their hands on a project and make something and learn something new during this time. So this is a watercolor ink card kit that we have. You get 2 cards in that, and we'll have a little paint set, and there's a tutorial that'll go out. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. That one's September 2nd, I believe, and registration is not open yet. And then we're also doing knit and crochet mask extenders. They're the most comfortable mask extenders that I have used yet. So this fits your mask better. It takes the pressure off your ears and can help size your mask to your face better if it's too big or too small. So this one isn't quite open yet either. I believe this one's 3 or 4 weeks into August, but I wanted to make you aware that so you can keep your eye out for classes that you're interested in, because those are filling up pretty quickly right now, which, as I like to say, is a very good problem to have. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get started on today's project. So like I said, you should have received a kit of materials. I'm going to stop sharing my screen for just a moment so you can see that. And there should have been 3 things inside that kit. One was a turtle, looks something like this, in some color or another. There was some contact paper, and also one of these decals as well. So you have those 3 things in your kit and you are set and ready to go. But first I wanted to take you up to the point of those stickers, like how we got there. So I'm going to take you into our Cricut account that we have here at the library. So unfortunately the makerspace is currently closed. Our building is open minimally throughout the week, Tuesday and Thursday 10 to 5, Wednesdays 1 to 6, Saturdays 1 to 5. We also have our drive-up window open, so anybody who does not want to come inside the building can pick up there. But right now, we're just doing kind of minimal service. There's no computers available, makerspace is closed down, and I do not have a hard and fast date on when that space will be opening. So right now, we're just doing some different projects together, sharing about what is in the space. We do offer virtual orientation. We have one of those coming up mid-August, and doing some of these kit and virtual type programs. So when we do open up the space, we want you to know all about it and what's in here and how to use it. And that's what this class is about today. So we have a couple of Cricut machines at the library, and we have a subscription to this account. And I wanted to show you how I got to our water bottle projects today. So if you click on the word project, you can do a ready-made project. You don't have to make something from scratch. So I wanted to show you that way first. So I'm just typing in water bottle and it's gonna give me ideas like pre-made decals. So here are some of our choices. You can see the faucet water bottle sticker that you have came from here. Some palm leaves. Oh, I did this one in the advertisement of the class, but then it turned out the letters were really tricky and delicate and didn't play well. So I ended up not using that as one of your designs today. It says I'm an aquaholic. So that one's cute. So you can type in whatever the project is and see what comes up. Sometimes it's the easiest way, especially if you're a beginner, just go with something somebody has already made. The turtle came about by clicking on images here. So you can go like full scale project, you can go to images, and I knew I wanted to do a turtle. Oh, he's right there. So I just typed in the word turtle and I picked this guy here. So if you click on that image, insert image, and it'll take it to our art. Well, it's called canvas, but it makes it look like the mat that it's going to go onto. And then you just have to make sure, what size do you want this to be? I think I did mine somewhere between 2 and 3 inches. You don't want it so big that it's wrapping around your bottle and it's hard for you to tell what it is, but you don't want it so small that it doesn't stand out. So I'm going to do about that size right there. And if you want to save it, you can, just to make sure you don't lose whatever it is you're working on. It's always a good idea. Occasionally we have a glitch and it shuts down, and it's just nice if it's saved and you don't lose your work. So there's my turtle. All right. All right, so then I'm going to come over here and click Make It. And it gives you a visual of what it's going to cut out. You also have an option here to tell it what size material you have. If you have a 12 by 12 piece that's covering your full mat, do you have an 8.5 by 11? It's not going to cover the whole thing. This is especially important if you're doing multiples, like I did when I was cutting out all of these for class, or if you're making a really big project. But I'm just going to stick with 12 by 12 because that's what I have today. And I'm going to click Continue. All right, so here it's telling me what blade I need, what buttons to push, and all that jazz. So I'm actually going to stop sharing my screen with you now. And I'm going to head over to the machine. Sorry, it's a little dim. I turned off the lights because there was a really bad glare. So hopefully you can see what there is to see with just the window light happening here. So you can see on the machine, there's a button blinking. It walks you through both on the screen and on the machine, what you do next, which I really like. If you're a beginner, it's really nice. It just tells you exactly what to do. So I'm going to push that button, and that's going to insert our material and help it grab hold of that. And then as you see, this button's blinking next. That's kind of our go button. We're gonna click that. Oh, I almost forgot. You wanna make sure your dial is set to the correct material. In this case, I did vinyl. I'm just like 1 notch over from vinyl, because if your blade is at all dull, it sometimes needs to go just a little bit deeper in order to make sure it's a good cut. So unless I know the blade is fresh, I just automatically go 1 past whatever material it is that I'm using. I've found that trick to work well most of the time for me. So I'm gonna click that go button. And it is going to begin cutting out our turtle. And you can't see because the screen I'm on, but it tells you on the screen how far into the cut that you are. So if you're 10% or 50%, which is nice, it just shows you how much longer you have to wait. Is this a 10-minute project that you're going to be sitting here for? Is it a 30-second project? This is a pretty fast one. It's almost done. When I was cutting out like 10 of these per sheet, I was there for a little bit longer. All right, so now it's finished cutting the turtle, and it's telling us to push this button again because now it wants to eject it. So this is both the button to insert and to eject. And then from there, you just peel it off. I don't know how well you can see that. Yeah, you can't see it very well. There is a turtle there, I promise. So I'm going to switch gears here a bit. So this is the part where you would take this turtle and you would do what's called weeding. And you can use whatever you have at home that works. We have tools here to get this job done, but you take out all the pieces that aren't part of that turtle design. So I'm going to pull away everything outside the turtle and then all the little bits of his shell too. You can see there, he's starting to emerge. Like so, but rather than you sit here painstakingly watch me pull all this apart, I'm just going to go like a cooking show to my ready-made weeded turtle. So that's what it looks like when you pull out everything that isn't part of the turtle design. And you'll want to do that with both of the designs I gave you. So this one here, pull away everything that isn't part of the faucet and the water. Even these little slits here, you're gonna wanna pull out the piece that's there. These tiny pieces will probably come out on their own, but just pull away anything that isn't part of the design. Next, you're gonna need your contact paper. And they actually have a Cricut brand of this, but it is so sticky. I got the tip from our tech teacher, Carol Ann, to just use contact paper from Walmart. So I went and picked this up. It's actually cheaper. It's like a third of the price of the Cricut brand. And it's less sticky, which for this particular project you want. And I will show you why. So you can even take this and like stick it to your shirt and pull it up just so it has like some fuzz on it and isn't quite so sticky. That's another tip that Carol Ann gave me, because you will see you want it to stick and hold your design so you can work with it, but not stick so bad that you just can't get the darn thing off of the contact paper. So you're going to take your design and use the tape to pull it up. That's what we're doing here. So it all comes up as one piece, and it's not like a really difficult sticker that you're trying to do with your fingers. It's gonna hold that shape in place really nicely, that contact paper will, as you can see. And then from there, take your water bottle, which we did not supply you. Hopefully you have one lying around the house that you can use, or this was $1 at Walmart. I thought my son really loves turtles, so I thought I'd give him this one when I'm done here today. And wherever you want to place it, go ahead and stick that onto your water bottle. Make sure you guys can see that. Turn my light on, see if that helps. Okay. All right, so from here, there you go. You want to pull up the contact paper, but leave the sticker behind, which I actually did this with the Cricut brand, and it like would hardly come off. It kept bringing the whole sticker back with it. So I think you'll find that this contact paper works a lot better. So there it is, it's all finished. And you do that with each one, each design that I gave you. And hopefully that turns out really well for you. So I'm going to leave you with my contact information. If you have any questions, there's my name and email. You also should have gotten an email from me. That's how you got this Zoom video, and how you knew to pick up your materials, but that information is there as well. So if you have any questions about this or other classes, or if you get stuck on anything or want to know where to buy something, anything like that, let me know. Oh, and the vinyl that we used today, there's like an extra sticky vinyl that goes well on like dishes, cups, water bottles. I think I just use a regular brand of vinyl today because it's what I had, but there's like a special one that's a little stickier for these types of projects. So I'm going to try to find that link and send that your way in the email, because that's a good thing to know about and be aware of exactly what type of material to use. So I am signing off for today. Thank you guys for joining me. Hope to see you at the next class. Take care and enjoy your project.